Welcome back to the channel. It's Gaming News Weekly Live, bro. It's been a while since I live streamed. Since last week. Since last week, I ain't live streamed. But it's fine. I got my Avion water with me. You know I'm ready to talk. And I got some things to talk about this, but gaming news and all that. But first I want to talk, bro. I just need to talk about this because I saw this earlier and it was maybe one of the See, I don't want to talk too bad about people. But y'all don't understand. I be seeing shit on YouTube and I'm like, people sat down and created this shit. And I just gotta talk about it. Just for a little bit. I just gotta talk about it just for a little bit. So let me pull this up for y'all. So y'all can see what I see. So we can talk about what I need to talk about. Because who the fuck be thinking of this shit? Does that look good? No, it looks horrible. Okay, hold on. That looks fucking terrible. Pull that back. But this motherfucker say the next Mass Effect will have 2 Shepard. What the fuck? Who be Come on now, bro. Can we stop? The BioWare fan base, bro. We need to stop. Cause who wants this? For one, who is asking for this? Why the hell does there need to be 2 Shepards in the next Mass Effect game? People are making videos about this. We don't even know what the fuck the game is about. But people's expectations are so fucking crazy when it comes to BioWare games. I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro. We don't need. Hey, what's good, Cool Breeze? We don't need a 2 Shepard game. We don't need a 1 Shepard next Mass Effect game. Shep don't have to be in the fucking game. But for some reason, some crazy reason, some of the biggest BioWare fans in the world are creating the craziest situations possible. Knowing BioWare can't say shit to refute it because they're writing a fucking game right now. So all these theories are going to be running online for months. This game is not coming out for another 3-4 years, bro. So this shit is going to be piling up for years. And then this game's going to come out. Everybody's going to be so fucking disappointed. Why? Because their favorite Mass Effect content creator told them bullshit for 3 years. I seen this morning and I'm like, there's no fucking way. They made a whole video. I'm talking about fucking one Shepard is a robot. The other Shepard is from an alternate reality where Shepard died earlier than before. What are we on about, bro? As fans, I don't see. I can't even say I'm the same type of fan as these people. It's wild, bro. I'm gonna have to take the posters down, bro, because I'm not tinfoil hatting the fucking game. I don't know what the hell is going on here, bro. Why are the fans like this? Why are they like this? It doesn't make sense. And I mean, I guess they profit off of it, all power to them, but what the fuck? They're serious. She was serious as fucking this. And I'm like, what the fuck is going? Why would you even want any of this? Why would you even think that BioWare thinks that we want any of this shit? What in your brain would tell you that, oh yeah, the fans gonna love this motherfucking alternate dimension Shepard versus robot Shepard? What the fuck? No. No. Liara's old as shit in his trailer. In the trailer that they show for the game. She's old as fuck. Shepard's dead. This like when motherfuckers kept mentioning where the fuck is Warden and Andromeda. Not Andromeda. And fucking Veilguard. Warden is dead, bro. It's been 20 years since that. Bro, that nigga's dead. He's dying from the blight. He was hearing a call in the Inquisition. Motherfuckers just ignore the facts when they writing this shit. When Blood was hearing the call in an Inquisition, that mean he was near the end of his life. But for some reason, they looking for this nigga 10 years later in Veilguard. The Warden is not showing up. That nigga's in the Deep Rose dead as fuck. Get the fuck over it, bro. Why does Shepard need to come back? And why does it need to be 2 of them? Why does it need to be 2? Oh my, it's so bad, bro. It's so bad. And I'm like, this shit you can't make this shit up, bro. But they do. They continue to make this shit up every fucking day. She has multiple videos explaining to people Why two Shepherds make sense? Oh, it's bad. It's bad. I only watched the one, but I think she mentioned like three other videos in that video. And I'm not going to watch them bitches, bro, because I'm like, can you stop? Please. God damn. Let them make a game, my nigga. You said why you tend to stay away from theories and predictions? Yeah, bro, it was just popped up in my recommended, and I had to hear what she said. That's what, like, it's not like I'm a believer, but I had to listen because I'm like, what mindset did you go into to think this was plausible in the first place? Where did you pull these strings from? And she's like, she overanalyzed the one trailer for months just to pull this narrative out of her ass. I'm like, what are you on about? You know they're gonna scrap everything and restart with Mass Effect. They have to, just like they did with Veilguard. There's too much shit going on for them to keep all of it. And for some reason the fans think they need to keep all of it. No they don't, bro. No they don't. If Veilguard had more cameos, that would have been fire. That would have been fire, but they didn't need any of them. Why? Because they're from the south. This is the north side. Deal with it, bro. Those niggas we don't care about them on the north side. The fans need to kind of get that in their head. But yeah, like they need to. Why do they put that shit? I mean, if their fan base want to hear it, I guess that's why they create it. But the fact that they believe it, they wholeheartedly believe it, and it's the most unbelievable shit. And then they're like, yeah, this is exactly what BioWare's doing. They're so confident in it too. And it's like you're kind of brainwashing motherfuckers at that point. They're kind of brainwashing motherfuckers at that point. I'm like, God damn, I don't understand fans and their like attachment to characters in the game. I can't understand it, bro. I swear. Maybe because I don't have attachments. I don't have attachments to anything really, so I can't really. I don't understand them fundamentally. But there's no reason Shep has to be in another game. Nigga got three. Nigga got three beautiful games, lovely games, amazing story, great friends, characters. Why the fuck would they ruin that by bringing them back in another goddamn game? And they have two of them. And they have two. Why? What the fuck? Do y'all think the N7 program only made one good soldier? Is that what it is? Is Shep the only good soldier the N7 program has ever created? So they're like, oh no, I can't be anything but Shep. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, and that's another thing, bro. They would take any means necessary to just try to figure out something, just to spill the beans. They just want to be first to a lot of bullshit. And I'm like, bro, just let them create something and play it. Figure it out then. Nah, nigga, they want to delve into every crevice on the internet just to bring up the most asinine shit possible. I'm like, can y'all stop, bro? Can y'all stop? And I enjoy these games just as much as they do, but for some reason they're just so fucking weird about it, bro. And like fans can really hate you, hate us, like hate content. You say you know how dope a game would be fully based on a Krogan? See, the thing about the Krogans is they're wild as fuck, bro. I don't think they can make a game completely based on Krogans. It's like BioWare creating a game, like anybody creating a game completely based on like Dwarven society. I don't think they can actually do it and it be Dwarven society. Because the way they live is so crazy that you're like, yeah, I don't think we can make a whole game just based on just look at what is the mining game called? The the damn, what the fuck is that game called? Where it's like Helldivers, but they're dwarves and they mine for the company. They're always in the mines digging shit up. Or the Geth War. I mean, the past of Mass Effect would be an amazing place to go make games, even like small games. But all these developers want to make big games. They want to do is make big games nowadays. So I don't think they ever would go make a past game. That's why I really like that. That's what the coalition is doing with Gears of War, because we got hella fucking Gears of War out of fucking Dom and them. Marcus and Dom got hella Gears of War, bro. 5 fucking games of their story. But then, like, the beginning, we heard about it, you read about it in the codex, but you don't get to see that. So the fact that they like, fuck it, let's stop going forward and let's go back. Let's write the beginning of this story so people can see that shit. That's why E-Day got so big of a pop when they showed that shit. Because, like, nigga, y'all wrote all these amazing stories of the past, but we don't get to see it. BioWare did the same fucking thing with Dragon Age. Did the same fucking thing with Mass Effect, but for some reason we don't get to see the past. But they want to keep trying to write these futures that nobody want. The Geth War would be amazing. To see how the Quarians fucked that up, like, for real. To see Legion in action before he gets his chest blown in. Because he's one of the last living Geth that woke up that day. 300 years ago, or 500, I forget how long ago it was, when that war actually took place in Mass Effect. But that nigga Legion is one of the last original Geth. That's why that nigga has skin. He's not made of metal like the rest of them. A lot of people don't really pick up on that, but that nigga Legion, that's why he fixes his own body. He don't just go get a new one. He talks to all the Geth in his head. He don't have to get in the machine. That nigga Legion is the last of the awakened Geth. And that's why the nigga has to die. But, like, yeah, we should definitely see the beginning of that. But for some reason, they want 2 shepherds fighting over who's the better shepherd. It's fucking dumb. You said, what's the timeline in Mass Effect that still has holes in it? I mean, the 2 years when Shepard was dead. I think that's the only hole BioWare left in Mass Effect. The 2 years while Shepard was fucking dead is the only hole that's really left in Mass Effect that they hasn't filled. Because what the fuck was going on for those 2 years? Nobody really talks about it. Garrett's talking about, like, yeah, you know, they fucked everything up when the Normandy got shot out the fucking sky. But they all went their own ways to do other shit. But Joker mentioned that they all were still a team when Shepard was dead. Until the government told they ass to get the fuck away. We not dealing with the Shepard shit no more. So what actually happened in those 2 years that Shepard was dead before they brought that nigga back to life? Nobody knows. Nobody talked about it. It's not hinted to. Nothing. Like, that's why when you see, like, Ash and them on Horizon, you said, what about the Thorian? The Thorian was a weird-ass thing, bro. Thorian was a weird-ass thing, but it did live through all the genocides. But they never explained what the Thorian was. I mean, that's like a creature they never, went in depth on. Where the Thorian actually came from. Because the Thorian is older than the Protheans are. Because it watched the Protheans rise up and die. And then ate all of their ass. Consumed their whole existence. But then you kill a Thorian. So, like, is there more Thorians? But the Thorians could be an ancient life form like the Reapers were. Like Leviathan them. It could just be just like an ancient ass life form. That lived and got extinct. And that's the last of the Thorians probably became a Reaper. But that's just like, you know, they're just kind of speculation because they never really mention what the Thorians were doing. But like the Thorian was living underground, keeping itself safe by using everybody else, Leviathan was doing the same thing. And those are the original Reapers. They the ones created Harbinger. So like it's like there's a whole lot of avenues. But the Mass Effect's past would be so fire to see in game form. But they got us with motherfuckers over here speculating 2 ships, bro. That should just stop. We need to collectively as a fan base need to shun motherfuckers like that. You said maybe the origin will be discussed in the next Mass Effect. I don't know what the hell the next Mass Effect is gonna be about. I hope it's about Leviathan them though. But like I'm not about to go make videos in depth on why I think Leviathan is gonna be the next enemy for Mass Effect. But remember, like when Ship talks to Leviathan at the end, they're like, "Hey, bro, we gonna help you kill a couple Reapers." But when you're done, we're taking the galaxy back for ourselves, and nobody's gonna be able to stop us. That's exactly what Leviathan tell that nigga Shep before they let that nigga get out the ocean. Because at first they was gonna keep that nigga down there forever. But then that nigga's like, oh, nah, because the Reapers know where y'all at now. Nigga, y'all about to die in this war too. And like, okay, let this bitch ass nigga go. But when you're done killing them, we're definitely taking over the galaxy again. And when nobody has space travel, and these big ass sentient ship niggas can literally move around space as they will, nobody could stop them. How do they not conquer the fucking galaxy again? How would they not conquer the fucking galaxy again? It just makes sense. If they pick up where we left off, it just makes sense that Leviathan is the next threat. Because they literally have the power that nobody else has. The mass relays are destroyed. They built them bitches. They know exactly how they work. They can literally control all people. Had motherfuckers thinking they were 200 years in the past. They were just fucking stuck there. It's crazy. Leviathan should definitely be the next antagonist. But for some reason, they want two ships fighting over nothing. Like, what the fuck would two shepherds be fighting for anyway? Like, it's so dumb. Like, it's so dumb. Like, I watched that video, and it still doesn't make sense to me. But for some people, it makes perfect sense, bro. They learn how to parallel travel between universes. Go to the other Milky Way. Why didn't they just go to the Milky Way where the Reapers didn't do anything? Where the Reapers never existed. But no, they get bring ship to our universe is all fucked up. And make them fight a robot. It's fucking dumb, bro. But we're gonna get into Gaming News Weekly. I just needed to talk about that in the beginning. Because I saw that shit like right before I was streaming, and I was like, oh my goodness, bro. There's people on the internet that will say anything for a click. But we're gonna get into Gaming News Weekly, bro, because it's been a crazy week in gaming. So many games have dropped. Pillars of Eternity 2 has dropped. Motherfucking Indiana Jones is dropped. There's some other games that dropped. What the hell am I missing? Marvel Rivals is dropped. There's so many games dropping right now. It's kind of crazy. Playing all them bitches is going to be even harder. But we're going to start with Indiana Jones, because Indiana Jones is Xbox's game. It came out. That motherfucker got an 87. Motherfuckers are loving the game. They're loving the game. They love Indiana Jones. Everybody's saying so many good things about it. But for some reason, how the fuck did it get an 87? It's one of those strange things. But Indiana Jones is actually getting a whole lot of high praise. I'm going to definitely try it out. I didn't think it was going to be my type of game. But I heard somebody talking about it, and it was like, oh, it's kind of like Dishonored. And I'm like, I fuck with Dishonored hard. Not the second one or the DLC that they made a third game. Not those. But the first Dishonored, that shit was amazing. That shit was top tier. So if this game is kind of like Dishonored, but in Indiana Jones's like universe, I should definitely be playing it. So I'm gonna definitely try it out. See if it's anything like what they say it is. I haven't watched too much of the gameplay of it. There are some people that really didn't want this game to be good. And for some reason, I learned this today. That there was a whole woke mob trying to destroy Indiana Jones before it came out. And I'm like, what the fuck were they on about? Like, there was people saying, oh, this game is woke as hell, bro. Like, it's gonna fail because, you know, the same shit they did to Avowed and the same shit they did to Dragon Age. Every time they see something woke about a game, they're like, oh, the game woke as hell. And it's going to be trash. They did that to Indiana Jones. That's why a lot of people didn't think the game were going to be good. I'm like, that's news to me because I didn't know this game had anything fucking woke about it. I thought it was an Indiana Jones game. But they were all talking about one fucking Bethesda worker that's gay. And they like, this nigga works for Indiana Jones. He's going to ruin the game. Like, one gay developer is not about to ruin the whole fucking game, bro. But for some reason, the woke mob really thought that was possible. So they was trashing the game for years. And then the game came out. And it was fine. It was great, actually. And they were like, oh, I thought it was a woke piece of shit. I guess I was wrong. How the fuck do these people go around their lives, bro? How do they actually go through life like that? They were hoping this game was gonna be bad. They were really hoping this game was gonna be bad. Because they don't like anything different. They don't like anything new. You say you heard high praise about it? And how optimized it is in the engine? I mean, it's using id Tech. So, I mean, id Tech never fails with optimization. And that's what Machinegames has always worked on is id Tech. So I kind of understand. You said indie. You said Digital Foundry was impressed. I mean, that's because Digital Foundry love to talk down on Xbox, bro. They love to talk down on Xbox, and it's the strangest way they do it too. Because they know Xbox tech is always really good, but then they talk down on them when they be like, oh, because the Series S is a thing, Xbox would never use the full power of the Series X, so they always talk down on the products like, oh, these will never be as good as they should be, or they go use the PC version like, yeah, this is the actual good best version of the game. They do that a lot. They love to throw shade on Xbox's tech a whole lot. So the fact that they didn't this time, I guess they'd just wait until the PlayStation version comes out. And then they'd be like, oh, look at it on the PS5 Pro. This is actually using the full power of a console. Or like some bullshit like that. You know it's coming. Digital Foundry has always been like that. But they're impressed because the game is fully functional. It's not completely fucking broken. But again, games have been broken for so long that a game not fucking broken and actually playable at launch is a surprise now. And that is crazy to say. It's a fucking surprise now. Because a lot of games come out too fucking broken and they get a slap on the wrist for it. Starfield came out not fucking broken. But Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year. You said they were talking about the game having that much fidelity, running how it was with that resolution. id Tech. That's id Tech for you. Every Doom game is unmatched optimization wise. Fidelity, frame rate, no matter what it is. That motherfucker runs on the Switch. Doom Eternal on the Switch. It doesn't get better than id Tech, bro. When these developers come out and they're like, oh, we can't optimize, you just don't have the skill set. I've been saying this a long time. You just don't have the skill set. Because if it can get fucking Doom Eternal running on the Switch, you can get a game to run on the Series S. You just fucking suck at your job. That's all you have to say. That's all these developers really have to say is I really don't have the skills to do the work. Machinegames has the skill and they know everything about id Tech. They made all of Wolfenstein, which I'm going to be streaming those. I'm going to be streaming Wolfenstein because I haven't played all of them. Definitely going to be streaming them games. But yeah, they just went in there with a passion and a skills, and they got the job done. I haven't watched the Digital Foundry video. I should look it up. I don't really watch digital too much. They talk about the Sega Saturn versus the PlayStation 1. That's probably a really good fucking video. Damn, how many Indiana Jones videos they make already? Holy shit. I guess they only got 3. Wait, which one should I look at? The best settings one? No, that's a PC one. Oh, and they talk about Wolfenstein in this. Okay, hold on. How long is this? 25 minutes? I wanna ray tracing is in. I don't fucking care about that. What part of it should I watch? Hold on, let me pull it up first. So I don't have this motherfucker tweaking. God damn it. I gotta pull up on stream so y'all can see. Holy shit. There it is. There. Alright, hold on. Gotta get my handy dandy headset. Ray tracing is one of the ray tracing is one of the dumbest marketing schemes ever invented, bro. I swear I blame Nvidia because RTX RTX being a term that we learned from PC is the only reason motherfuckers care about ray tracing. Because those goddamn RTX videos from Nvidia. That's the only ray tracing is so dumb, bro. Like screen space reflections, actual like baked in lighting. You go play some older games, you be like, damn, these bitches look amazing. Them motherfuckers don't got fucking ray tracing. They just had artists. Artists knew how to create. But now they want the computer to tell the light where to go. And like sometimes it's cool, like in Starfield, when the light is relative to where the sun is in actual space in real time, that's fine. That's lovely. But if you're just telling the light to bounce off a fucking chair leg and it's taking 20 frames from me, get the fuck out of here, game developers, bro. That shit is dumb. It doesn't make sense. And the light don't even look that much better. Like, go play Dragon's Dogma 2. And look at the God rays coming through the leaves and shit. The ray tracer wasn't even on at the time. They had to pass the ray tracing in. But, like, what's an example of it being implemented well? Like you have to give me a legit example of it being implemented so well. Because, I mean, if you're talking about the RTX videos from NVIDIA, oh, it always looks amazing. Like, they show, like, the RTX videos for, like, Cyberpunk 2077 running on a 4090, some monster fucking rig. Everything looked like real life. That shit's amazing, bro. But, like, in any game, like, go look at that shit in Ratchet and Clank. Useless. That shit was useless. They're like, oh, look, but, like, the floor has a little reflection in it now. Who gives a fuck? Screen space was better. Look at it in Spider-Man, bro. You running up the side of the building, Spider-Man can see himself a little bit more clearer. That's ray tracing. They got ray trace shadows. Who the fuck cares about shadow contacts except tech niggas on YouTube? No gamer care about this shit, but it would destroy a game. Yo, you would be playing a game at 30 frames per second because of ray trace shadows. And you wouldn't even know why. Oh, path tracing is like the grandfather of ray tracing, or like the grandson of ray tracing. It's like the new addition of ray trace lighting is path tracing, and that shit is too much, bro. And I like tech, but like some tech is useless as hell. And I think I like the look of older games using baked in lighting and like in screen space reflection over ray trace lighting all the time. But okay, what part of this video do we need to watch?
Arriving at the tail end of 2024, Indiana.
We don't care when the game comes out. It's the one.
As we make our way forward to the next area, we encounter this famous crossing. And if I pause the action here, I want to highlight the next major visual feature, arguably one of the largest ones, ray traced diffuse global illumination.
What the fuck does that mean? Ray traced diffuse global illumination, bro. Why do we even care about that? All right, but
This means that
tell us what you need.
is used to calculate indirect lighting from light sources such as the sun. This area, for instance, nicely demonstrates what I'm talking about. Light from outside pours beautifully into this room.
Why couldn't they just bake lighting in? Why did it need to be ray tracing to do that? This doesn't look that fucking good. But they're like, oh, the tech doing it is so impressive. They could have just painted this wall lighter, this wall darker, and it would have looked the goddamn same. You say you should go ahead and pre-install Indiana Jones. I already got it installed, bro. I installed that shit a week ago. It's installed because I thought the game came out earlier, but it came out on the 9th. So yeah, I already had it installed for like a week because that motherfucker big as hell.
There's no light bleed or anything like that. It just
The game is massive. It's like 130 gigs or something like that.
Shadows and crevices exhibiting the proper shading. Interior scenes with a view to the outdoors benefit tremendously because of this technique. What really surprised me the most, though, is how clean...
This doesn't look that fucking good to need ray tracing. This doesn't look that fucking good to need ray tracing. Hold on. Do I even have it? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I got that motherfucking 4K. What? Bro, nigga.
this is. Without something like ray reconstruction, RTGI is usually pretty noisy. When you look at the kind of stuff that Epic's doing with Lumen, for instance, it's a lot less clean looking than what we see here in Indie. Even in high contrast scenes, it's remarkably stable. Yes, in select instances, or if you move around the camera too quickly, you can trigger some slight artifacting, but by and large, it's among.
Wait, so you got this motherfucker running at a high frame rate, but if you move the camera too fast, the ray tracing breaks. That's why these games be still at 30 frames per second. Case closed, guys. We figured it out. If you have the camera moving too fast, it will break your ray tracing. So how the fuck are you pushing games at 60 frames per second if you want ray tracing on? You literally can't, because it's going to break the ray tracing. So if you want ray tracing in your games, turn the frame rate down to 30, because it doesn't make fucking sense.
The best I've seen. So this is really interesting that in a marked leap from previous id Tech based games, ray tracing was introduced in Doom Eternal, for instance, but was used only for reflections in that game. Shifting towards proper global illumination has a profound impact on the scenes, and I think it's critical for a game like Indie.
This just looks like light, bro.
Where you will be exploring many natural locations, often without electric lighting. You want that natural lighting to help bring a scene to life. Of course, ray tracing doesn't come cheap, and as a result, they got rid of the ray traced reflections we saw in Eternal. It's just the GI now. That means all reflections on things such as water are handled entirely using screen space reflections.
Which is fine.
The fact that the game
and I bet it still looks amazing.
Global illumination at 60 frames per second is an impressive feat.
You say you're gonna have no space left? Yeah, because Call of Duty is big as hell. Your copy of Atomic Heart arrives tomorrow? Like a physical one? I need to get Atomic Heart physical. I do kind of want that physical. Like how I got Unicorn Overlord and Shin Megami Tensei 5 physical.
Especially true when considering the high average resolution. You see, on Xbox Series X, Indie averages out to around 1800p or so. Dynamic scaling is of course used, as we often see in id Tech games, but every shot I counted came in around 1800p, and I would describe overall image quality as very clean. It's a far cry from titles where we've been seeing resolutions below 1080p when used with ray tracing. Now let's jump back to this scene where they swing over the pit. This is where I'd like to introduce you to the Xbox Series S version. You see, I noticed right away that something was different about the lighting, which sent me down the rabbit hole to get to grips with what Machinegames has achieved here on Series S. After all, optimizing for this console is not a simple task, and if you recall, Doom Eternal was previously lacking ray-traced reflections on this machine. Since ray-traced global illumination is part of the visual makeup of Indie, however, they had to make it work, and they did. It was achieved in multiple ways. So, first, there's image quality. Compared to Series X, the S version mostly sits around or below 1080p, which for this little machine is...
You said Atomic is 100 gigs?
But unfortunately...
Wait, Atomic Heart is that big? I could have sworn that shit was like 50 when it launched. Are you talking about like all the DLC and stuff too? Yeah, that's why I don't really watch too much. I just want to hear what the hell he had to say.
The key here is that on both Xbox Series X and S, the frame rate is virtually unwavering during actual gameplay. It's a locked 60 frames per second, which is quite an achievement, I think.
60 frames on the Series S, motherfucker said it can't done. And it's still using ray tracing. That's crazy. I could have swore they said, oh, we can't get our games to run. It's unstable. It's not powerful enough. This motherfucker's running on the Series S at 60 frames with ray tracing on. Developers really just can't do their job. That's exactly how you know if developers have the talent to work or not. Because if this is running on the Series S, lock 60, ray tracing on, even though this shit is at 1080p, it's running. And it's running flawlessly. So if you can't get your fucking game to run because you don't know how to get the VRAM down, that's your fault, nigga. You gotta blame the developers for shit like this. You can't blame the Series S for anything. Because it's a well-engineered console. And we see when developers do their fucking job and when developers don't. That motherfucker's locked at 60 on the Series S. Unwavering, he said. It was good. What's good, Hendrix? Unwavering, bro. What does these niggas be? I don't see. That's why you can't trust all developers, bro. You can't trust all developers when they be speaking shit because they don't make sense. That motherfucker's locked at 60 on a Series S. Ray tracing is running, bro. Rays are fucking running. But yeah, back to Gaming News Weekly. Because Indiana Jones came out. It popped hard. They did their thing over there at Machine. Got that motherfucker 60 frames ray traced up on a Series S. id Tech is still undefeated, bro. Yeah, bruh. I've seen some of that anger. I've seen some of that hate, bro. Because there's PlayStation niggas playing the game right now on Xbox or on PC. You know, they're playing Indiana Jones because they want to play it earlier because it comes to PlayStation eventually. And their fans are pissed that they're enjoying an Xbox game. It is some of the craziest tribalism I've ever seen on the internet, bro. People are real deal upset that Indiana Jones is a great game. And people are playing it right now because it's not on PlayStation yet. It's coming to PlayStation, bro. If you want to wait. Go pick up a Series S. Them motherfuckers cheap. And it's still locked at 60 on there. You don't have to worry. Game Pass is like... How much is Game Pass right now? It's kind of expensive, I guess. Is it still... No, it's like $20 now. I guess if they don't got Game Pass, you go get it on PC. Go get you a quick little handheld PC somewhere. Download Game Pass. And play that motherfucker, bro. Play it on there. But for some reason, they're upset that a great game has came out. I'm like, y'all really just don't like anything Xbox. Even though it's going to be on PlayStation eventually. Microsoft can do whatever they want with that release date now. The game is great. Motherfuckers are fiending for it. They could throw that release date at any... That motherfucker could come out at the end of May. It's going to be on a PlayStation stage. They're going to have a state of play in May like they usually do. Right before the June showcases start. And they're going to be like, Indiana Jones is coming out next week. Microsoft can hold this game hostage for as long as they want. As long as it comes out by the end of spring, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. And I know PlayStation fans are going to be the ones being like, God damn, bro, we really want to play Indiana Jones. Now y'all can either play it right now or y'all can wait until we give it to you. And that's the leash Microsoft wanted on the PlayStation fan base. That's the leash. That's the only thing they really wanted. They wanted you fiending for Xbox games. We're going to give them to you. Just if you're... When they come, you will know. Because now everybody going to be looking to spend their money on Indiana Jones now on PlayStation. Are they not looking forward to what PlayStation has to show at the Game Awards? Because they're definitely announcing some shit. I heard like God of War Remastered is going to be there. I heard a whole lot of like random shit from PlayStation going to be at the Game Awards. And I believe it's true because Jeff Keighley and PlayStation kind of like be kissing in a closet or some shit. You know, they kind of weird over there. So I believe PlayStation got plenty to show at the Game Awards. And I swear Jeff Keighley probably throwing their ass a deal. But in other gaming news, since Indiana Jones is popping off, Xbox versus Google is getting crazy. Like Microsoft and Google has been going at it for a long time. You said when does the award show drop? The award show is on the 12th? Is it on the 12th? It's next Thursday? I'm definitely going to live stream it if I can. I forget what time it starts. But I'm going to definitely try to be here to live stream it. Because, I mean, I've live streamed all the Game Awards. This is the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards or some shit like that. Oh, I wish Dragon Age could have won this Game Award, but I mean, it got shit on by the public, which is kind. You said big money bags, Google? Yeah, bro, Google and Microsoft are going to war in court because Xbox really wants to drop their Xbox store. They really want the Xbox store to pop. And they were going to drop that motherfucker in November. Until Google went to the court and told their ass, they're like, hey, bro, we can't let Microsoft be trying to throw their weight around on our platform, and they denied the progress that Microsoft needed to get Google's store overturned so they can have their own store to have in-game purchases on. So now Microsoft and Google are going to war in court because they want this mobile game store so bad. And Google's like, nah, nigga, we not letting y'all do that shit to us. We're not letting y'all take over our platform like that. And Microsoft is trying to play the victim here. And that's the strange part. Microsoft is real deal trying to play the victim against Google, but Google know what y'all did to them. Look at what happened to Stadia. Microsoft shit on them so bad, Stadia had to shut down. Google knows when Microsoft start pushing niggas around, motherfuckers die and Microsoft gets stronger. They get bigger. And they're doing that to Google on their own platform. They're doing it to Google on Android, bro. They really are pushing Google ass to the max. And I kind of feel sorry for Google at this point. Because if Microsoft wins, who else gets to unravel themselves from Android? Who else gets to go out on their own limb? Android gets cut out of a lot of things. See, Microsoft should have first went at Apple. I think Apple probably would have been the bigger, badder boss to beat, especially this early on. And then go handle Google later, because you could have just used the same things. Google would have folded instantly if you beat Apple. But the fact that Apple is locked down so tight that Microsoft's not trying to break in at all. Google's like, nah, bro, y'all not just about to bully me when I'm literally giving y'all the access y'all need. Y'all just not using it because y'all want more. And I'm like, fuck, bro. The app that Microsoft wants to create sounds amazing though, because it's gonna have their own mobile store. They're gonna have all the mobile games that they make on there. You're gonna be able to buy games from everywhere. Your PC games, your Xbox games, they're gonna be on there, and you're gonna be able to stream them bitches from the cloud. You're gonna be able to play them on Xbox, play them on PC. It sounds like a great utopia of gaming. I'm not mad at that, but Google's on the other side, like, yeah, bro, y'all can already do that. Google just asked for a little bit of 30%. And Microsoft was like, yeah, bro, we don't want to pay you anything. So that's why they're pushing Google ass in court like this. And I'm like, damn. Microsoft is the bad guy. Microsoft is legitimately the bad guy, bro. And sometimes the villain gotta win. Sometimes the villain just has to win. It could be for the greater good. We don't know, Google, but like, damn, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. But Google's fighting back. They just not like they broke. They're not about to be out here not tanking these blows. But how long can they fight Microsoft in court before they lose? Because Microsoft might just pull this off and win. And I'm thinking, like, who else gets impacted by this shit? If Google fucking loses. I know if Google loses this, I don't know how long it's going to take before Apple kind of has to fold to the world government. Because they're definitely going to push this shit on Apple ass too. But like, Microsoft is bullying the fuck out of Google, bro. They're bullying Google ass so bad, and nobody's going to help them. Nobody's going to help Google because they like, Google, you got plenty of money. Go to fight that battle. Amazon just waiting because they profited off Google losing too. So yeah, that's happening. That's why the app did not come out like Sarah Bond said. The app was supposed to come out in November, and it didn't. So she had to come out and tell everybody that, hey, bro, the app is delayed because they finished the app. It was ready to launch, and then Google went to court and was like, hey, bro, we need an extension on this motherfucking shit because we not letting this shit stand like that. And the judges granted it. The judges granted it. I mean, in the U.S., they might fare better, Google versus Microsoft, because the FTC really don't like Microsoft as. They really don't like what Microsoft is doing. They have so much money because their business strategy is so good that they can throw that shit at anybody. And most people are not going to say no. Most people are not going to say no. But I do want to see that app. I wish I could get the app to like demo it for myself. Maybe I should probably ask. Like, hey, can I see that new mobile app from Microsoft? Maybe they can get it for me. Because that would make cloud gaming, that would make Xbox gaming like cross-platform hella fucking good. Especially because Microsoft got to deal with Valve and with motherfucking Steam. Xbox and Steam are kind of like collabing on this PC stuff. I don't know. It's because Steam is so big and so powerful, you can't really stop Steam. Microsoft can't compete with Steam, especially on the storefront. But if they can benefit each other, then I think it works out. If they can get symbiotic with it, because Microsoft literally owns the PC platform. Steam could definitely go do something on Linux. Who else is going to leave? I don't know. Steam could probably get a lot of motherfuckers to leave if Steam jumps off Windows and goes straight to Linux. Motherfuckers might just pick Linux up one more time. But Steam knows Steam is on their own Windows platforms. They kind of struggle over their own on Apple devices. And Microsoft's like, okay, bro, we can help you. You can help us. They're actually integrated. So Xbox and Steam, I don't know if y'all knew this, but Xbox is starting to allow cloud saves from Xbox to be ported to Steam. They're actually allowing cloud saves. So if you play a game on Xbox and you got the game on Steam, then you can just get your Xbox save and play that shit on Steam, bro. There's only a couple games that do it right now, but it's like, that's a good ass fucking idea. But how the hell did they go about this? We don't really know. Because you can't buy a game on Steam and have that motherfucker on Xbox. So you would essentially have to buy the game 2 times if you want to play it on Steam anyway. But your save from Xbox will be on Steam. And if you play through it on Steam, you be on Xbox one day, you ain't at your computer, you could just pick that motherfucker up right where you left off. Because the cloud saves are going to be like the same now. I don't know how the hell this is going to work. But it's working right now. And people are actually enjoying the hell out of it. Which I don't have any games that do that right now. Especially like on Steam. Because I primarily play games on Xbox. Everybody saw my Xbox rap. I primarily play games on my Xbox. Sometimes I play games on Steam. There is some games I do need to... There's some games I do need to play on Steam though. You said if Steam were to merge with Xbox fully, if Xbox let Steam do all the fucking, like all the storefront stuff for them, like if they was collab, like okay, the whole PC side of Xbox is going to be Steam, that would just fucking work. I don't think Microsoft would want to relinquish that much power. Because Microsoft love to be in charge. That's one thing that they do. They love to be in charge. So I don't think they would give up all of the power. But Steam is becoming so strong that you kind of like... You kind of gotta be good. You said PC can be frustrating, really. I mean, especially when it's hooked up to a cheap TV. That is facts. Wait, Steam got game recording? You can record games... right from fucking Steam? They got a new gameplay capture system on Steam, bro. What the fuck? Advanced exports, session views, game specific settings. Steam is unfucking matched, bro. On PC, Steam is unmatched. They have a new fucking game. This shit is crazy. Steam is becoming a platform nobody can deny. It's a platform nobody can deny. And Steam is only growing. It's only getting bigger because more people are coming into gaming. And not only does Microsoft know this, Sony definitely knows it. That's why they dropping all those games over there. Because remember when PlayStation was supposed to have their own platform? They supposed to be building their own little app outside of Steam. Why they drop that shit? You say you love what GOG is doing with their new game preservation program? I mean, yeah, but a lot of games don't support GOG. But all of them support Steam. All of them support Steam, but not all the games support GOG. Because they think like, oh, we're going to lose our game more than we sell it. But people want to buy your fucking game. They just don't want to lose the game after they goddamn buy it. But a lot of these companies think like, hey, selling licenses is better than actually selling games. Because they've been making so much money off of it that they don't want to sell games no more. That's why physical editions are gone and all that. But yeah, with GOG, you get the game. You can do whatever you want with that game once you get it. You said all BioWare classics not on Steam. Yeah, because that was before the EA buyout, and then EA kept them bitches off Steam for a long time too. EA only just started putting games on Steam because EA is kind of closing down their EA store. Cause I don't think they're really trying to sell shit. Bro, Steam got they get games every day. That's what I really like about Steam. Every day, some random individual online with a passion for gaming and some skills are putting a game on Steam, bro. They're just putting a game on Steam, and you see them bitches popping up everywhere. These random ass indie games, they just blow the fuck up. Like Boletario is like Game of the Year candidate. Motherfuckers really think that's winning Game of the Year over Elden Ring. It's a fucking poker playing game, nigga. A random ass poker game that nobody's heard of, but everybody's played. Game of the Year. Who would have thought? It's just some random game on Steam. There's some random game on Steam. Motherfuckers found it. They start playing it. More motherfuckers start playing it. And that shit took the fuck off from there. Steam is full of success stories like that. Pal World was one of them. They have no backing from no big ass corporations 90% of the time. But for some reason, them bitches might pop up. Among Us. This shit happens is way too often on PC. There's some random ass great idea on Steam. Might pop the fuck off. But then you see big ass games that be in development for 6 years come out and flop hard as shit. You said the Veilguard get Game of the Year? For what was it, Tom or something? You say you do enjoy the game a lot? Did Dragon Age win a Game of the Year award? I didn't hear about that. Yeah, Time Magazine gave that motherfucker Game of the Year. Time Magazine actually gave Dragon Age the Veilguard Game of the Year. I mean, I think it should be a candidate for sure. I think it should be a candidate for sure for all the game outlets. But to win, I mean, that's that is crazy to win. Dragon Age, I played the fuck out of Dragon Age. It made it into my top 3 games this year. It made it number 2 in my top 3 games this year. I played the fuck out of Dragon Age the Veilguard. I need to play through it again because after I beat the game, I start watching people's opinions of the game on the internet just to see what the fuck everybody's talking about. Because I wasn't gonna listen to it while I was playing through the game. I'm trying to enjoy myself, bro. I don't give a fuck what you feel. But then after I beat the game and I enjoyed all of it, I went to go watch what other people were saying about the game just to see their side of the story that I don't see. Most of them are complaining about the same bullshit, bro. It's like they can't differentiate the South from the North when it comes to the story that they're writing. When it comes to Venta versus... What the fuck happened to my... Okay, YouTube. You just tank my stream? What the fuck? I start talking about Dragon Age and they tank my fucking stream. None of them really talk about the gameplay, and when they do, they're so vague about it because they know if they complain about, oh, the gameplay is repetitive, how many action games came out this year? If you're going to say gameplay is repetitive, how many fucking action games came out this year? You're going to do the same shit in the action game all the time. That's not a new unique thing for fucking Dragon Age the Veilguard. But for some reason, they want to use that as a con. It's an action game, bro. Yeah, don't want you to hear anything positive about the game. You know, there was one dude, I forget whose video it was, where he was talking about how when he played it on Nightmare, he's like, oh, the difficulties are so frustrating because like when you turn the difficulty up, they changed the parry timing, and I'm like, have you played Star Wars Jedi Like Fallen Order? Have you played Jedi Survivor? When you turn the fucking difficulty up, the parry timing gets tighter. You have to parry better. And he was like, yeah, it's too many enemies. You can't parry anyway. Then what are you complaining about? The hard mode is hard. I didn't understand what the fuck he was getting on about. You said Dragon Age the Veilguard is over Dragon's Dogma 2? Damn, bro. Because it, like, on my rap, it did end up beating out Dragon's Dogma 2. Because I played Dragon Age more. And I'm like, see, Dragon's Dogma and Dragon Age are two different types of games. I guess Dragon Age is more like Dragon's Dogma now than it was back then. But damn, Dogma is just a different breed of game. Dragon Age going into that same vein. But for some reason, people think everybody gotta like a game or nobody likes a game. And I don't understand that about the gaming community nowadays. Because what they fail to realize, if we go down a list of Dragon Age games, Dragon Age the Veilguard is the second best Dragon Age game. Like if we're talking about Metacritic, if we're talking about Metacritic scores, I think Dragon Age the Veilguard scored the second highest out of all of them. So if we're talking about critical acclaim, Dragon Age the Veilguard is up there. But people fail to realize that Dragon Age has never been critically successful. The only one that was really critically successful was Inquisition. And most people would say Inquisition wasn't that good of a game. That bitch won Game of the Year for a reason, though. That motherfucker sold well for a reason. Origins didn't sell that fucking well. And it wasn't received that well. Dragon Age 2 didn't sell that well. And it wasn't received that well. So how the fuck are they really be talking about Dragon Age like it was one of the most successful franchises in the world, and Dragon Age the Veilguard killed it? That's exactly what they talk about Dragon Age like. It's just a good little fun game. It's cute as hell. I enjoy the hell out of it. I enjoy the hell out of it. I don't think I posted my I think I did. I think I posted the when I was talking about the game. I think I posted when I talked about the game. Yeah, it's just a fun, cute game, bro. Until the end. Like once you get to the end, you'll understand. But like Dragon Age is a good fun game, bro. It's just a game. You play the game, you enjoy the game. Motherfuckers want to live in games nowadays. They want the characters to be like their best fucking friend forever. I'm like, y'all niggas just don't want to play games no more. But a lot of the people critical of Veilguard, I swear, they act like Dragon Age has always been peak. What? My second favorite game of all time. But for some reason, they think that Dragon Age has always been at the top of the top. No, Dragon Age has been at the bottom. Dragon Age has always been like a low 80s ranking game until Inquisition came out. Inquisition captured so many more people than BioWare has ever had on the Dragon Age title. So some people really call like, oh, this big AAA franchise. Since when? They only had one critical fucking hit. You said haven't finished it yet. Stalker 2 got you. Stalker 2 definitely got me, bro. I want to live stream that game more because I don't know how the hell to create content with Stalker 2 because it's so unpredictable when shit is going on, bro. Shit randomly happens. So I don't really know how to create content for Stalker. But when I was streaming it, especially last week, Saturday Morning Live, oh, I had so much fucking fun, bro. The stream was so good. It's such an entertaining game to stream because it's so unpredictable like that. That is like I should probably be streaming Stalker. I should probably be streaming Stalker. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably stream Stalker on Saturdays until I finish it. You say you put out a short last night and got 500 views randomly. I mean, that shorts kind of be working like that. Shorts kind of be working like that. Shorts are good. Sometimes like I put out a short, like I be at the gym, I make shorts. Sometimes some of them motherfuckers will get outrageous views, and some of them will get like 5, and I'm like, okay, I understand. You say you're not gonna lie, you uninstall Stalker. I mean, that's understandable. But some people will be upset that you don't like a game they like. Like it's okay. Cause Stalker wasn't for everybody. And I think they kind of knew that when they created Stalker. That's why they tried to tell people before the game came out. Like, yeah, bro, like we're making a Stalker game. They're making their game, and like their fan base has got to find them. But everybody think with this big AAA mindset, like, oh, you have to sell 20 million copies or your game failed. Like back at the Dragon Age thing, like I think Dragon Age sold like almost 3 million copies the first month. Dragon Age the Veilguard sold 3 million the first month, but for some reason the game failed. Everybody saying like, "Oh, it's a failure of a game." Nobody likes it. It sold 3 million copies, bro. Like almost 3 million, probably like 2 million something. And I'm like, those numbers are real. Go to Steam DB. Numbers are real, bro. Everybody use Steam DB for everything else. Go to Steam DB for Dragon Age the Veilguard. They look at the fucking player count. It's a single player game. It's like 40 hours long. It's not that fucking long. You beat the game. It's linear. You play through that motherfucker, you make some decisions, you play through it again, but you're not gonna play through it again right fucking now. It's not there to hold you fucking hostage. So they're saying like, oh look, the player count's going down. A single player game. That's what happens. I think even like Warhorse. I think like the founder of Warhorse or something was on that same shit on Twitter. Bashing Dragon Age the Veilguard. Bro, nigga, you make Kingdom Come Deliverance. Y'all numbers for Veilguard and Kingdom Come Deliverance are almost the same. And he's like, our game is 4 years old. And I'm like, yeah, because people finally playing your game because they kind of want to play the second one. And I got Kingdom Come Deliverance and all the DLC. It's an enjoyable game. Combat fucking sucks. Combat fucking sucks, but I think combat sucks on purpose. That's why the game is like that. But for some reason, some of these developers, bro. Some of these developers, they be on some bullshit. But I mean, I rather they rather be on the side of the woke mob than against it because it will get your game shit on the internet. The internet will be plagued with grifters. People just making videos saying this game is bad because they get views for it, and that's it. 90% of them don't even believe what they say, but they know they're gonna get views for it. They know they're gonna get all the interactions, all the impressions. Why? Because they put this in the thumbnail. They say this. Same thing happened with Starfield. Anytime you put Starfield in your title, you're gonna get views, bro. You said Kingdom Come Deliverance combat was alright. That shit's trash, bro. Kingdom Come Deliverance combat is fucking garbage. It is so bad, but it's supposed to be historically accurate. Like bow shooting is so bad, bro. No, it's so bad. It's annoyingly how bad it is. You say everything you hear about Stalker is not what you experience while playing it. We have maybe you give it another shot in the future. But there's more important games on the list. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Cool Breeze. Like it's so unpredictable. Like there's some people that you be playing through Stalker and crazy shit be happening all the time. But you'll probably walk through Stalker and it's empty as hell, bro. You don't get like no random anomalies popping up. The storms are not kicking for you. And like yeah, like you'll go through, you might shoot a couple enemies, you might do a couple quests, but no crazy shit might happen. But some people's game is outrageously crazy. You walk down the street, nigga, big ass motherfucking tidal wave of anomalies come hit your ass, bro. You just get ripped apart, you're dead. You're like, what the fuck just happened? Like it's crazy shit like that that happens in Stalker. Like when I first played and Ghost nigga killed me through a wall. Like through the ship. What the fuck is that? It's a ghost nigga. Why is it a poltergeist out here killing me, bro? So yeah, Stalker is one of those games. I swear it's procedurally generated. I think it's handcrafted, but I swear some of that shit is just random. Fantasia Neo Dimensions. Did that game come out already? That's Square Enix's game, isn't it? Why do I think that game was next year? All these goddamn Screen Rant articles about Baldur's Gate versus Dragon Age when they're not even the same type of game. Ah, this shit's annoying. You said it came out on the 5th. How did I not hear about that? What the fuck? Yeah, because it was the game with the weird ass art style where they like look like porcelain dolls. I remember. Dragon's Quest 3D HD 2D remake. Fucking Dragon's Quest, bro. Dragon's Quest is always gonna hit. I don't think it can not hit. Yeah, but I did not know this game came out. This motherfucker's E10 plus. I didn't know this motherfucker was E10 plus. Yeah, that the combat system is so fucking crazy though. I do need to try it out. They should have made a demo for this bitch. Because I want to play it, but I don't want to just buy this game and then hate it. But I do want to try out that combat system because I've never seen no shit like that. I still gotta play Metaphor too. I got so many fucking games, bro. Space Marine, Metaphor. So many good games this year. It's so crazy. But shit's been clicking. You said it's absolutely fire. See, you might convince me to get that shit, Knight. You, I might have to go cop it. Make some videos about it. You said it's pretty much a Final Fantasy game. See, but I've only played like 3 Final Fantasy games. Like for sure. Because I can't count Remake Final Fantasy VII as me playing the Final Fantasy game because I played original Final Fantasy VII. And those are the same game. I guess like Cloud's doing action shit now. But like those are essentially the same game. So like Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 13. Because I think that's light in this game, isn't it? I played plenty of Square Enix games though. It's by the dude that made the franchise and did all the music. Same creators. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. That shit might just pop. I'm gonna have to look into it. Or if I get it on Steam. What is up with all these articles about fucking old player choices in Dragon Age? Like, do people really care that much about the past game choices, nigga? You said there's hella crazy drama going on with devs right now? They're talking crazy rock stars and the mixed Deck 9, etc. What the hell are they talking about though? And what the hell is Deck 9 doing? Deck 9 don't even. You said Xbox messed up by not having an Xbox Play Anywhere. Can't get them all, I guess. I think that's a developer choice and not a Xbox choice, essentially. Because Square Enix, I don't think any Square Enix games are Xbox Play Anywhere. Which is kind of sad, because I think Square Enix would get over well, kind of like Atlas does, if Xbox Play Anywhere was a part of that. But Square Enix definitely doesn't support Xbox Play Anywhere. That's why I bought Atlas games. They support it. I mean, most of the games support it, not all of them. You said Final Fantasy 8 and 9? 1 through 6? Oh, you talking about the Pixel Remaster? Pixel Remaster got Xbox Play Anywhere? I don't know. I don't remember Pixel Remaster getting Xbox Play Anywhere. Octopath Traveler. Does Octopath Traveler have? Does Octopath have? Octopath wasn't Square Enix at first though. Then they like bought that shit. But does it have Xbox Play Anywhere? I'm not sure. Forspoken, what the fuck are you doing here? You're not an Xbox game. Luminous Productions, RP. Dragon Quest 3, Octopath Traveler. See, Octopath I can understand. Because Octopath wasn't really Square Enix at first. Why the fuck? When the hell did Forspoken get on here? Am I tripping? Hold on, I need to open up Xbox real quick. Because why the hell am I seeing Forspoken on there? Yeah, Forspoken is not an Xbox game. Why the fuck am I seeing Forspoken on there, though? Why is Path of Exiles 2 still in fucking game preview? That motherfucker shouldn't have launched then. They keep releasing these half-baked ass games because they want to make some money. Dragon's Quest 3 Octopath Traveler 2 is playing anywhere? How have I not noticed that? Why the fuck is Forspoken on there, though? That shit's kind of strange. Forspoken should not be there. You say you flipped out when you saw Octopath? The HD2 caught you off guard? Octopath Traveler 2 is so fucking good, bro. But Square Enix kind of like copped that game. They was like, yeah, this is gonna be a banger. Let's pick them up real quick. Have anybody played Paths of Exiles 2 yet? Is that motherfucker popping or not? I've heard like some mixed things about it. But I mean, I played the fuck out Diablo 4, so it might just be what I want. I just didn't like Path of Exiles 1. Cause I played that shit and it annoyed me so much. Then I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna play Diablo 3 for another 4 years. Until Diablo 4 came out. But I'm hearing some rumbling about it. Nothing bad, but I guess in game preview. I don't want to play a game preview version of a game. I be getting tired of that shit. You say you think more games should use HD 2D? Yeah, Diablo 4 is a fucking great game. People forget that Diablo 4 launched amazing too. But for some reason, motherfuckers would try to remember the game. They want you to remember the game as if it was bad. It came out. Oh, it was a bad game. That motherfucker is like a 91. That motherfucker came out flawlessly, being able to run. Didn't have no technical issues at all, and it was a great story, bro. Lilith and them. Oh, that shit. The story was so good. That's why I need to get the DLC. I really need to play that goddamn DLC. I need to see the rest of that story. But I've been holding off. I'm gonna have so much free time when I go on vacation. I'm definitely playing that hoe. I'm definitely playing that hoe. Because I need to see the rest of that story. I just don't know what level it's gonna start at. Because I stopped playing the game and I don't want to grind to get stronger to go play the DLC. So hopefully it doesn't have one of those level things where like, okay, you're under level, you can't play DLC. Because I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to grind the level up. You said all the Mana games? See, all the Mana games just came. So that's when Square Enix and Xbox did their thing. Okay. Because yeah, all those just came to Xbox. So yeah, that's when Square Enix and Xbox did their little deal thing at Tokyo Game Showcase. They start supporting that shit. Because I mean, before Square Enix definitely didn't support it. Yeah, Visions of Mana was good, and then they shut down the studio. They just shut down the studio. Like, yeah, we don't need y'all no more. They just shut that shit right down. But Square Enix was trying to revamp and transform, start shifting and changing they whole studio makeup. So I think they were just downsizing. I don't think Square Enix want to be a big budget AAA game developer no more. And a lot of developers do need to fall back on being a big budget AAA game developer. Because Neo Dimensions doesn't look like a big budget AAA game. It's not looking like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I think Square Enix needs to start doing more things like Neo Dimensions, so they don't be wasting all their fucking money on shit like Forspoken. And that, I think that's what a lot of studios need to start doing. They need to start cutting down. I know it's gonna hurt when people look at it like, oh, you're laying off a couple hundred developers, but I think a whole lot of development studios need to downsize. They need to start making smaller games. That's why I kind of like that BioWare did make Dragon Age the Veilguard small. It wasn't a big ass game. So everybody keeps saying like, oh, they wasted all this money. No, they didn't waste any motherfucking money, I don't think. Because they reused so much from Anthem. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. I don't think they realize that. They reused so much assets from Anthem because Anthem was a beautifully crafted game. You said it was an iPhone exclusive? What was an iPhone exclusive? Neo Dimensions was? How the fuck do they make iPhone exclusive games? That is crazy. Because I've never heard of the game before. No wonder it's E10 Plus. But they need to make more games like that. Not iPhone exclusive games, but I mean like smaller games like that. Because like Forspoken wasn't it. Final Fantasy 16 wasn't it. They lost a lot of money chasing big budget AAAs. They lost a whole lot of money doing it. Especially with like fucking Marvel's Avengers. Motherfucking what was the other one called? I played the fuck out of that game initially and then like it fell off hard as hell. But yeah, Square Enix got a whole lot of speed bumps, bro, in the AAA space. They need to fall back. If iPhone exclusive games are doing better for them than their AAA ones, they need to go make iPhone exclusive games then. That's all I'm really saying. They need to downsize. They need to start making something else. The pixel remasters are working. Them motherfuckers are selling hot on Xbox. They came to Xbox finally, them motherfuckers are selling up. I kind of want to play them. But I don't have time to play all these motherfucking games. So I need to stop piling these bitches up. And get into finishing them hoes. Oh yeah, another Xbox news. Battle.net. So like, see when Xbox was first buying Activision Blizzard, I was saying like Microsoft really wants Battle.net more than anything in the world. Because the Microsoft store fucking sucks. The Xbox app is alright. It could be better. But Battle.net has how many millions of fucking users all the time? Microsoft should take Battle.net and make that the new Xbox store. And Microsoft is starting to do that. People are starting to realize that Battle.net is literally advertising more than just Activision games now. Avowed is on there. Indiana Jones is on there. They're turning the Battle.net into Xbox's game store. And I'm like, that's the smart thing to do. If you're Microsoft and you got this big ass platform that you just took from Activision, yeah, that they're adding Xbox games to Battle.net. And it's because Battle.net is going to become the new Xbox store. See, I was saying this back in the day because it made the most sense. That's the kind of reason Microsoft wanted to buy Discord. Because they knew if they wanted to connect PC and Xbox, they needed a communications platform. They wanted to buy Discord, and then Sony and them fucked up. They fucked up their whole deal by giving Discord money. So then Discord didn't need to sell no more. They kind of like supplemented Discord so they didn't need to sell. So then Microsoft and Discord got a partnership. Like, okay, just bring Discord to Xbox and we'll be good. But since they got Activision and they got Battle.net, Battle.net is where all the people are on PC that's outside of Steam. So if Microsoft is integrating into Battle.net and Battle.net becomes Xbox's premier platform on PC, that might just be the way because they already put Call of Duty on Steam. It's not like they need Battle.net no more. They could shut that motherfucker down. But the fact that a lot of people still use it, Microsoft is starting to realize, like, why don't we just move Xbox to Battle.net? It's not like y'all competing with each other no more. Y'all could be one system. So could the Xbox app just turn into Battle.net? So we'll just have Battle.net on here instead of the Xbox app? That would be fine. Battle.net is the superior platform anyway. And the fact that it started with Avowed and fucking Indiana Jones is kind of crazy. But that would be the smart play. Don't just leave Battle.net to just fester over there. Activision has hella users, hella active users all the time on Battle.net. Integrate that shit with Xbox. That would be a smooth ass transition to integrate more PC gaming and Xbox gaming together into the platform Microsoft envisions for the world. It starts with Battle.net. Windows, Battle.net, Xbox. Them bitches are interconnected already. They just need to utilize them hoes. Who knows how? Who knows when? It's already starting though. And it's a good look. Because if they're going to start advertising and selling other games on Battle.net, that means Microsoft is actually looking at those gamers and it's like, hey, y'all want to buy some Xbox games? Because nobody uses the fucking Windows Store. That's why Xbox Play Anywhere works. Because since nobody uses the Windows Store, Microsoft can sell you the game on Xbox and be like, hey, go download the Windows version for free. Nobody's going to buy it there anyway. It just makes so much sense. It just makes so much sense. And if you're using Battle.net, or if Battle.net becomes like the platform they use for like their handheld or some shit like that, who knows what Battle.net is going to be used for since Xbox owns it? Because you don't really need it for Call of Duty. I have Call of Duty on PC. I just got it through the Xbox app. Don't need it for Call of Duty no more. I think you still need it to play like StarCraft and things of that nature, which I need to try StarCraft. Ever since I've been playing Unicorn Overlord, and them niggas was telling me like, bro, this is a motherfucking real-time strategy game. Go ahead and play StarCraft, nigga. You're in there now. I need to go play StarCraft. I'm gonna have to download Battle.net to do it. But if Xbox can get the Battle.net crowd to be Xbox niggas, it just works. It just works for the shareholders. It works for the gamers. And maybe we could get fucking StarCraft on Xbox, so I don't have to download that shit on PC. Who knows? But that is really what we looking up for. But yeah, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that rumor? It was a random rumor going around. I don't know if it's true. Haven't seen anything substantiating it. But Steam is making a console. I don't even know who started this rumor. But Steam is supposed to be making like a home console. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean Steam is making a home console? Like a real one? Like Valve is really workshopping making a home console. I mean, Valve already makes their own games. But they're like, this console is going to have a Zen 4 CPU and RDNA 3 GPU to fight against Xbox and PlayStation. And I'm like, what? Why Why would Steam even want to be in a console space? But Steam already got the Steam Deck, which is a console. Well, it's a handheld PC, but it's like a little handheld console. It's really fucking good. Steam Deck is really good. It's heavy as fuck. So people do want to play Steam, not always on the desktop. So if Steam does make a console, a high-end one, how does that shake up the console market, like, for real? Like, a Steam OS console is out here. Who's buying it? How much is it going to cost? We don't know, because it's just, it's just a rumor right now. But if they actually going to be making a console, I kind of want to get one. I have games on Steam that I literally don't play. I literally just don't play them. I have quite a big library on Steam. I just don't play that shit. I go to Steam every now and again, especially to do like demo jobs and stuff like that when it's Steam Next Fest, seeing what's coming next. But other than that, I really don't play games on Steam too much because I like the console seamless, ease of access transactions that we have. But if Steam can make that for the casual gamer, with Steam growing so much so fast and it captures some of the console market, I think it's gonna damage PlayStation more than it damages Xbox, because Xbox is already integrating with PC so much. They're integrating with Steam so much. Microsoft is above the console at this point. And Steam would probably have a better console than PlayStation. They would probably definitely make a better console than PlayStation. Xbox doesn't really need a console anymore at that point. They just let Gabe do it over there at Valve. Let Valve take over the console space. Y'all make the hardware. We got the software. Everything would be good. Never started to go full third party. Xbox does make valuable machines, but if Steam makes that machine, you say Indiana Jones comes out today at 6? I could have swore that motherfucker came out on the 9th. Did they move the date up because everybody liked it so much? Because I could have swore that shit said the 9th. Or is it just opening early because it's a great fucking game and they want people to play it? Oh, it's the 9th in some countries. I really hate the localization of these games nowadays. Because when Dragon Age bitch ass opened up at fucking noon on a Wednesday, that shit annoyed the fuck out of me, bro. I'm like, why the fuck wasn't that shit at midnight? That shit was at noon on a Wednesday morning. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Or was it Thursday? It was one of those days. Something annoying as fuck, but they just try to control when everybody plays a fucking game at the same time. They need to stop that shit. Just do a midnight release and let motherfuckers cheat the system and play it early. I really like doing it. I really like pulling up to New Zealand real quick and launching the game early. I'm just one of those niggas. Sometimes I like doing it, but for some reason these developers be on that bullshit. Niggas be excited. We trying to play the game. Stop holding that shit back, gatekeeping and shit. Then selling early access. You sold early access for Indiana Jones. Just let me open a console commands and change my time, my country, and play that shit early. It's already open on the internet. But yeah, Steam making a console could be hella fire. Could be hella fire. Don't really know if it's real. But it's going to be running Steam OS. I mean, that's kind of cool. And it's being made by the people that made the Steam Deck for Valve. So it could be another Steam Deck. Or it could be a whole fucking console. So they don't really know what it is. Not yet, essentially. But it could be a whole console from Steam as. Running Steam OS. Which would be fire because Steam Deck was fire. Kind of expensive, but it's fire. Yeah, it would be, bro. The amount of games you could get on Steam in console form is crazy. The only thing consoles are missing is creativity, bro. That is what the console market has been missing for a long time is creativity. Because if you go on PlayStation, there's PlayStation games, there's Square Enix games, Xbox games, Ubisoft's games. But what about that random ass nigga that uploaded a game about kidnapping dwarves and making them clean your house? Where the fuck are those games at? Oh, they're not allowed on the store. They're not allowed on the store. Everything's allowed on the Steam store. Everything's on the Steam store. Bro, everybody would be playing games more than anybody in the world. If Steam made a console, it would be the best thing for gaming. Would it be the best for Xbox or PlayStation? Fuck no. Because all their games are going to be on the Steam console anyway. But all the random lowlifes that just make a random ass game, some weird ass farming game / dating sim, I want to play that shit. I want to play that shit too. Why the fuck not? And it's going to be on the Steam store. And it's going to be on the Steam console. So why the hell would I not be having it? I would definitely have a Steam console. There would be no need for PlayStation or Xbox at that point. If Gabe came out and was like, fuck it, I'm making a console for the gamers, nigga. Every controller is probably compatible. You probably don't just need a Steam controller. But they have so many things. You said Xbox got hella sim games? I mean, but there's like random as I was just using an example. Everybody got hella sim games. Some of them just not that good as others. But right now I can just go to the Steam store and I bet I see a random ass game on the store that I know for sure is not gonna be on Xbox ever. It'll never hit a console. And it's like, damn, what the fuck is that? Where is this game? Where did it come from? That shit is not on Xbox. Yeah, why the fuck is nothing from NIS America on Xbox? Because I just opened Steam just to see what the fuck pops up. What? Why is no NIS games launching on Xbox? Like, they really don't fuck with Xbox. NIS America really doesn't fuck with Xbox at all. And they make a whole lot of fucking games. Because they made Tales to Daybreak. They've made, what is it called? What is it called? I played the fuck out of that game. Goddamn. I forget. They made Monarch. They made so many fucking games that I played. They really don't fuck with the Xbox platform, bro. You said, I remember you telling me about the Master Chef game last week. Because I thought you were talking about a Master Chief game at first. And I'm like, what? But it was Chef. Y'all cooking. But yeah, Steam got 90 million more games than Xbox than it would ever have. Because they wouldn't just be allowed. They'd be made by some random ass motherfuckers, bro. And then all the Steam games. Imagine being able to play CSGO on a console, nigga. Valorant would be cooked. Valorant would be cooked because CSGO is probably one of the best competitive shooters out there. Valve makes it and it's only on Steam. Put that motherfucker on console, bro. Let the console gamers play CSGO for once. Look, this game is called Granny Escape Together. They just launched today. Well, no, they launched yesterday. Granny Escape Together. I swear that shit will never launch on Xbox. It's just a random ass game like that. It's just a random ass horror game about a grandma. That shit is never launching on Xbox. You say you got Flight Attendant Simulator? I've never even heard of that. What the fuck do you do as a flight? Like, are you just delivering motherfuckers peanuts? Complimentary drink? I mean, for $1 is actually a really good deal. $1 is a really good fucking deal. Divinity Original Sin 2 is $44 right now. That is actually outrageous. That is too much money. That game old as shit. Romance and Saga 2. I do need to play this game. There's a remaster. See, Path of Exiles 2, I'm looking at it right now, and that shit looks outrageous, bro. I know you're getting a whole lot of praise, but like, why the fuck do your world map look like this? What, it has 3 acts in the end game? Why does it look like that though? Also, a daughter raising sim? A daughter raising sim. That is a crazy genre of game. What? I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. How the hell do you even create a daughter raising sim? You said don't let her make an OnlyFans. What is this game? There is literally called a daughter raising simulator. What the fuck? In the wrong person's hands, that game could go left. Why would they even make this? Who thought that was a good idea, bro? They're like, fuck it. Daughter raising simulator. Why? Why, bro? Goddamn, Steam. It got mixed reviews. Why does it have mixed reviews? What could this game really be having? You said spent a lot of time here and enjoyed the game for quite a lot initially. Unfortunately, I got a lot, but that enjoyment was anticipation of various possibilities awaiting. I was The game was pretty much non-replayable ever. Did the unskippable cutscenes? No, like, all the gameplay is slow and painfully boring. Everybody's saying it. But what the fuck do you do in a daughter raising simulator? Like, how the fuck they turn parenting into a game? I guess it's like The Sims, but like, she's 3 years old. This shit look. Somebody put a lot of thought into this game. You gotta put her ass in school. What the fuck? She could die? Okay, I'm confused as hell. They really just was like, yeah, you adopt this girl, and now you take care of her. Oh shit, Steam, bro. See that game would never be that game would never be on Xbox, bro. Imagine pulling up dark like you 100% get every achievement and raise a daughter simulator, bro. Raise a daughter simulator. Motherfuckers be like, look at this nigga's achievement list. That should be crazy. That should be outrageous. He says on Switch as well. See, Switch is one of those platforms, bro. That like they got some games. You'd be like, Nintendo, what are you doing? But the major players. That's why I'd be like, Xbox and PlayStation won't let those games slide on their console. But Nintendo got a lot of random motherfucking games on their console. But Nintendo's platform is closed off to a whole lot of things too. So they don't have a lot of mainstream things on it. Like you can't just download like Disney Plus on the Nintendo Switch. They they don't have it. They don't have Netflix on Switch. Like it's a lot of things that you would think like okay this should be on the Switch store. It's not. Those things are not there. But you'll go find some random ass indie games on there. You'll be like, why the fuck is this on Nintendo? What are you doing? You would think Nintendo is a child friendly console platform, and it's definitely not. It's more adult friendly than any other console on the market. It's called Good Job. That's what it's called. It's just called Good Job. Oh, it was a puzzle game. It's a motherfucking puzzle game. Were you at work? Mother was cleaning the floor. Good job. Niggas trying to get a raise. This over $20. That's kind of crazy for a price. And you're the child of a CEO of a mega corporation. What the fuck? You're the child of a mega corporation CEO, bro, and you're just fucking around at work. Oh, that's just jokes. How do they like? This is creativity that we don't have in like the AAA space. This is the creativity we just don't have no more, bro. At least the Switch still has it. Steam still has it. Xbox lost track of that shit. PlayStation has definitely lost sight of that shit. It's kind of crazy. They don't really fuck with that shit no more. This is why Yoshida left. Yoshida was like, "Oh, y'all don't fuck with indie developers no more." Okay, well I'm retiring. That nigga's retiring next year. That's kind of crazy. But he really got tired of the bullshit, bro. They let Concord slide. You said look up, say no more. Where have I seen this before? Where have I seen this before? You just tell motherfuckers no the whole time? Nine. They have no in every language. That shit is crazy. That shit was funny. Say no more. Fucking Nintendo, dude. That shit's good. That shit was actually good. What's going on here? You mean Overwatch with a Marvel skin? Oh, they talking Marvel Rivals? Goddamn, Marvel Rivals getting hit with the worst tags possible. Overwatch with a Marvel skin is kind of crazy. But I mean, that's what kind of happened to what you call it? X Defiant. Oh, X Defiant is getting shut down. We gotta go over that because X Defiant has been out for 6 months, bro. And they're already calling that game quits. They're like, yeah, X Defiant is just it fell off so hard so fast, and they can't keep up. Call of Duty is good. Call of Duty is too good for them to be calling X Defiant the COD killer. And a lot of Call of Duty YouTubers are the reason this game got dubbed the COD killer, bro. And then they got this game body. Why? Because they all left and went back to Call of Duty. Y'all are Call of Duty content creators. Y'all was just upset Call of Duty wasn't that good. But then Call of Duty got good again. They whole fucking community went back to Call of Duty. Left X Defiant in a goddamn dirt. I don't think some of these like bigger content creators understand what the fuck like the shit they be saying. They be swaying a whole lot of young people. They be swaying a whole lot of young people. So you got 100,000 motherfuckers all agreeing with you. 100,000 niggas is a lot of niggas, bro. That could sustain a indie game for a while. And you tell they ass to stop playing that motherfucker's gonna die instantly, bro. That shit is crazy. And they all use X Defiant just to get motherfuckers to click on their videos because they're upset with Call of Duty. So they prompt X Defiant up. And then when Treyarch swung in with Black Ops 6, they're like, hey, X Defiant, we're sorry. We actually fuck with Call of Duty still, bro. There's like niggas acting like they moved on, and right when they X send them a text like, I miss you, they're back over there at their house. That's exactly what the fuck that was, bro. And now X Defiant is in the dirt. Getting buried. Ubisoft is struggling hard, bro. They're struggling so hard. X Defiant's dying. I saw Skull and Bones is dead. Fucking Massive Games is really trying to fix Star Wars Outlaws. They're changing a whole lot of shit about Star Wars Outlaws because they really want people to like that game. They're trying real hard for people to like that game. But I think it's too late. I think it's too late. Ubisoft, they're like their shareholders in their last shareholder meeting, they're literally contemplating actually selling all their shit to Tencent. They're like, yeah, we might have to get out while we're on top. Sell that shit to Tencent so they don't lose more money in the stock market. They're really thinking about it. And I'm like, that is crazy. They have no more faith in Ubisoft as a company. The shareholders don't. That they really like, yeah, we might have to start selling our shit to Tencent, bro. Just get our money and fucking leave because it's not worth it no more. And I'm like, damn. Ubisoft is really struggling that hard. They might have to sell to Tencent. They might really have to sell to Tencent, and there's nothing changing that. And it's because the COD killer, motherfuckers want to call it the Call of Duty killer, bro. You failed right there. Marvel Rivals is kind of getting hit with that same shit because everybody's comparing it to Overwatch. They're like, oh, it's an Overwatch clone, and it's like, damn. Now motherfuckers gonna play it. Why? Because it's an Overwatch clone. They don't want to play Overwatch. Overwatch gonna do one thing. Everybody's gonna leave Marvel Rivals, go right back to Overwatch. Marvel Rivals is closing their doors. They're shutting the fuck down, and it's so sad that that's the reality of the situation. Motherfuckers really want to play Overwatch, but since Overwatch is not doing exactly what they want, they're gonna go over there to Marvel Rivals. Act like they enjoyed themselves over there for a little bit, but they really want to play Overwatch. Let me just play a clone. The clone is fine. Then Overwatch gonna pop off with one thing. They're gonna be right back over there at Activision Blizzard. Like, hey Overwatch, bro, can I pick up where I left off? Like you gladly fucking can. Go on and buy that battle pass while you at it. and Marvel Rivals is cooked. It's gonna be that fast, that simple. I don't know. I ain't tried Marvel Rivals. I never played Overwatch either, so I really don't know what the fuck that type of game is. So I don't know. It's one of those things. It could work, or it could not. Yeah, I still haven't played Overwatch, so I really don't know. Oh yeah, because they made it like 5v5 and not 6v6 or some bullshit like that. And motherfuckers are upset. But Marvel Rivals are gonna be like, hey, we'll give you 6v6. And motherfuckers gonna run over there. And then right when Overwatch puts 6v6 back in, what happens to Marvel Rivals? They fucking die. Like if it's that easy. Because that's what Xdefiant did. They did everything these Call of Duty niggas were saying they should do. They did every one of those things. And those niggas went right back to Call of Duty. You listen to all these content creators telling you like, yeah, Call of Duty don't do this no more. They don't do that no more. We'll love your game if you did this. They did all of that. They made grinds for you for weapons, all this shit. You said just people fighting about capturing a point and leading somewhere. Yeah, I expected it, but I mean I haven't played Overwatch, so I can't really differentiate the two. You said speaking of shooters, Fortnite OG is back, and Fortnite stay getting motherfuckers, bro. Cause motherfuckers get bored with Fortnite, they just go ahead and jump back into OG. Motherfuckers can't wait, bro. All the OG streamers, they was like, bro, we going back to Fortnite. They're going back to Fortnite because Fortnite OG is just a thing that they do. See, I didn't play Fortnite back then either, so I don't have the same nostalgia as the rest of them. I wasn't playing I was playing Players Unknown Battlegrounds when motherfuckers were playing Fortnite. I was a down and dirty PUBG nigga. So I really don't have that tie to Fortnite like other people. I think I've only played Fortnite like 3 queues. I think I've queued up 3 times in Fortnite. The whole life cycle of Fortnite. Fortnite has been around a long time. It's been a long time since Fortnite has popped out from the tower defense game to the battle royale that we know today. And I've queued up maybe 3 times. Maybe 3 times. It may have been only 2 times. Well, no, because we definitely got a dub one time. I think I got a win in Fortnite. But I didn't know how to build for shit back in the day. Well, yeah, Fortnite OG. I think I heard the news Fortnite OG was coming back. They would bring it back double pump. And I don't know what the fuck double pump mean, but then I seen some videos of motherfuckers getting smoked by 2 shotguns because niggas have 2 shotguns and they just shoot your ass and they switch to another shotgun and shoot your ass again so they don't have to reload. You said no builders where it's at in Fortnite. Yeah, but that's like new stuff. Well, probably not new essentially, but like when Fortnite was a big ass deal, niggas had to learn how to crank 90s. Niggas was cranking 90s fast as fuck, building houses. I'm not playing that shit. So when No Build finally came out, I was probably done playing shooters by then. I wasn't even playing shooting games no more. This is like Call of Duty is the first shooter I've played in a long time, especially like competitive shooter. You say you played a little bit last night. It was kind of intimidating, like a fish out of water. That's because you gotta like if you don't play Fortnite enough, you're getting smoked. You're getting smoked. And that's like the people when Switch got integrated with the rest of the consoles to play Fortnite, and like the mobile game players, and they were just botting around. So people thought the lobbies were full of bots, and it's like no, it's full of fucking lagging ass Switch players, and lagging ass like phone players, like mobile players, niggas playing Fortnite, and they're in there with console niggas, and they wondering why the fuck these niggas walking into a wall. Niggas lagging hard. Have you ever tried to play Fortnite on the Switch? Have you seen niggas play Fortnite on the Switch? It's atrocious, bro. And those niggas are playing with high level PC niggas, high level console niggas, all in the same lobby. Of course, it's gonna look like a bot. Niggas only can walk straight, stop, turn around. Bro, the cranking of the 90s is crazy, bro. They get like the speed in which niggas could build in Fortnite back in the day. I'm like, I would never be playing Fortnite. You would never catch me jumping out the battle bus. And that's exactly how it's been. You don't catch me jumping out the battle bus, bro. I played Apex a little bit. Yeah, see that, and that's hella funny, bro. Yeah, you just queue up with mobile game players. Niggas can't even walk and shoot at the same time, and you just blitz their ass. Cause what can they do against you? What could they possibly do, nigga? You're running a game at 300 times speed of them. They're on a phone. They're trying to walk, shoot. Nah, nigga, you're cooked. Unless somebody playing that shit with a backbone or something, they're not competing. If you're playing against phone niggas. But Fortnite is massive. What was the what was the concurrent player count for the Juice World thing? Yeah, because Juice World's event pulled in like I forget how many concurrent people were on that shit. That's why I'm looking it up. 14 million motherfuckers was on Fortnite. How the hell you get 14 million people on Fortnite at one time? Have a fucking Juice World concert. 14 million kids? 14 million adults? Nigga. 14 million people. Broke the concurrent player count. 14 million. That shit is crazy. Because Fortnite sees a lot of people. It sees hundreds of thousands, millions of people a day. That's not, that's not relatively unique for them. 14 million at one time. 14 million eyes on one game at one time is the craziest amount of power you can have over the gaming industry, over any industry. Because nobody's getting 14 million views randomly, bro. Just on a random day. Like fuck it, bro. We're bringing Juice World in here to have a virtual concert. 14 million people tuned in. Motherfuckers working hard trying to get a million motherfuckers to tune into their game. Fortnite like, yeah, bro. We just pulled up Juice World. He had a couple digital concerts. Yeah, but like to think. I mean, I enjoy Juice World's music and all that. I didn't go to Fortnite to see this nigga perform. I probably should have. What the fuck? What am I doing? I probably should have been in there watching Juice WRLD perform in Fortnite, nigga. But like they've done this with Ariana Grande, Travis Scott. There's so many like, nigga. Juice WRLD's Fortnite performance is probably one of the biggest concerts to ever exist in the world. That is crazy. And motherfuckers, how many of those 14 million people bought a Juice WRLD skin? For like $20. I know Fortnite skins be going for some money, bro. It be going for some money. How many of them motherfuckers bought skins? They in this concert jumping around. They bought emotes, nigga. Fortnite made so much money off those 14 million people. That's the crowd that every game studio around the world is fighting over. Because if you have that many people pulling in, you said they're just music videos you can jump around in. But I mean, it's like a virtual performance really doesn't have a criteria because yeah, it's just a whole lot of random shit going on. I think I seen the Travis Scott one. I seen the video of it. Or was I in there for the Travis Scott one? Cause somebody was there with the Travis Scott one. And you just wait, and then that nigga like send your ass through space and shit. Like it was cool as fuck to see. They had Snoop Dogg and Eminem in Fortnite. I didn't even hear about those. Snoop Dogg and Eminem had Fortnite concerts. That shit is crazy. Just the thing. I see. I seen that Ice Spice had a skin. I didn't know she had a Fortnite concert though. I only remember the Travis Scott one and the Ariana Grande one. But Eminem and Snoop Dogg had concerts. Fortnite is doing. They got too much power, bro. They have way too much power to be just 14 million motherfuckers just pull up, spend some money, watch a concert. Who had the last record? That's what I want to know. Like, who record did he break? Yeah, who the fuck had the record before this? Why does it not tell me who had the record before? Fuck this article. They is reading Twitter. I hate when fucking journalists make an article and they just read in Twitter, bro. That should annoy the shit out of me, bro. Go do some journalism. I need to learn something. I really need to learn something. But yeah, what the hell were we talking about? Because yeah, we randomly start talking about Fortnite and the goddamn player numbers. Oh yeah, we were talking about all the games like living and dying and shit. But yeah, the last thing we need to talk about is PlayStation ads. So PlayStation, the 30th anniversary of PlayStation has started. Where they start celebrating the 30th anniversary and stuff. The video they had motherfuckers crying because they put Bloodborne in it. But I'm like, PlayStation owns Bloodborne. Of course they gonna put that shit in there. The video was fire though. The 30th anniversary thing. But then they also did the dashboard thing. So the 30th anniversary of Xbox, of PlayStation, they got the dashboard from every console and they put it on the PS5 for limited time. Motherfuckers was going crazy because not only was the dashboard's fire, because like if you go see, there's a video on YouTube I think going through all the dashboards. Let's go to YouTube real quick. Come on. Man, that's just the first thing. Hold on, I need to pull this up. Pull this up real quick, like because the 30th anniversary shit was actually fire, but then it came out, yeah, it's for a limited time. Motherfuckers was so pressed. They were so upset that PlayStation did that, and it's like nobody really likes the PlayStation 5 theme. This is from Push Square. They make PlayStation shit easier to find. Cause at first I didn't see anything. Cause I'm like, this just looked like basic ass PlayStation shit. Cause that's the basic PlayStation dashboard. But then it like teaches you how to go change it. But it's a limited time thing, and I'm like, that's so sad, bro. Because the PlayStation 5 like interface is so trash. It's actually kind of garbage. It like the PS4 one was so dominant that like the PS5 one just looks so bad, bro. Yeah, I kind of hate this dashboard like a lot. Oh, this dashboard does not look good, bro. But when you start changing it through the years, that's when it got kind of cool. Because that's the sound of a PlayStation 1. I used to have a PS1. That's just fire. But I think all the icons look the same. I don't think they changed anything. Maybe because the PS1 didn't have icons. But yeah, the sound effects for PS1 actually fire. The PS2. Again, the PS2 is actually fire. Because that's what the PS2 sound like. The nostalgia is crazy. That shit's good, bro. And then when tragedy struck, the PS3. This shit was trash. PS3 was garbage console. This shit was absolutely garbage. But just ticking about. And like, this shit was cool. Why the hell would they make it limited time though? Because they used to have fire themes on PS4. That's why Xbox doing themes now. That's the reason why they fucking do it. And Xbox are doing themes so far. They're cooking the fuck up with themes over there. But PlayStation just kind of threw that shit away. Then the PS4. That's what that motherfucker sounded like. I kind of didn't like the PS4, but that I had to respect it, bro. The PS4 dashboard was unmatched. But why would these things be just there for a little bit and then taken away? That's what a lot of people was upset about. Because this is just a cool little like audio change. It's not really changing much. It changed a little bit of the background, but it's not changing a lot. I think when you shut off the game and open it back up, it does do their intros. So I think there's another video. I might have to find it. Where like when you change the themes, I think it changes the theme of how your PlayStation starts up. Get out of here. What the fuck did I just click on? No, I think those are just different. I think it is just themes. But I guess they wanted you to buy the 30th anniversary console to actually have these. But then they gave it to everybody else for a limited time because nobody bought that motherfucking 30th anniversary console. So I think that's probably what it was. The reason why they actually gave everybody the thing. But hold on, where's that video? Because then we can end Gaming News Weekly. Where's where's a they won video? No, not the 30th anniversary collection. Thank you for 30 years. Yeah, that I want to see. Pull this motherfucker up. Enhance. 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 Like this PlayStation video, there were so many third parties in this motherfucker though that I was kind of like,
we can choose to be happy. But not at any cost.
God of War is about family, nigga. It's about Kratos. Shadow of the Colossus. I forget what the fuck that game's called. I don't even know what the fuck that was. It was Spider-Man. Uncharted ass. That one guy. He only got one game. Then Call of Duty is here. The fuck are you doing here? FIFA's here. The fuck are you doing here? I don't know what the fuck that was. Square Enix is here. For what? Resident Evil is here. Batman is here. Lara Croft is here. And I'm like, PlayStation. These aren't even your games. I was so confused. Wait, did I pull that motherfucker up? I didn't pull that motherfucker up. For some reason, it didn't go up there. Because I was definitely watching this, and it definitely didn't go up there. My bad. But yeah, like, they start showing so many third parties, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, PlayStation? Because you go through a couple of their IPs. This is when Spider-Man is blowing up his girlfriend or some shit. Uncharted's falling out. That nigga from Ghost. Gran Turismo, and then Call of Duty shows up. FIFA shows up. Resident Evil shows up. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Wait, is it not showing up again? What the fuck? Why is it doing that? It should be showing up. The 360S and the Xbox One. I enjoyed the Xbox One's look. I like the VCR. That motherfucker's nice. Freaking Lara Croft is here. Like, Microsoft had that shit exclusive for a while. This nigga got some Jordan 1s to play baseball. What the fuck? I guess he's a Chicago nigga. It makes sense. Demon Souls, which is not their game, technically. Ratchet is here. Fall Guys is here. Crash is there. I was like, Crash is here? That's Microsoft's game now. Little Big Planet is here, but they killed that studio. Why is Little Big Planet dead? But then they get Astrobot. Snake is there. Twisted Metal is there. Like, they had too many third-party games. Thank you for 30-year anniversary of PlayStation. I'm like, PlayStation, you left out how many of your IPs? Where the fuck was Infamous at? Where the fuck was Ghost Recon at? Where the fuck was... What the hell is the other shooter called? Not Ghost Recon. What the hell was... SOCOM is PlayStation shooter. The other one was fucking... Killzone. Like, they had so many of their IPs not in that 30th anniversary. Like why didn't old Kratos show up? There was so many things, bro. They did show Jack and Dexter a little bit. They showed Sly Cooper a little bit. But they show everybody else fucking game. And it's like, PlayStation, where the fuck are your games at? What are you doing? I don't know. When I first seen this, I was like, there's so many PlayStation games missing from here. That is like, nigga, this is like the last 5 years of PlayStation. Maybe the last 10 years of PlayStation. This is not the last 30 years of PlayStation. Fucking Kingdom Hearts is there. What the fuck? You say it's in the name Killzone, and this is exactly what happened. Nigga, Sony killed Killzone. because they wanted Call of Duty instead. That's what happened. But then they got Ghost of Tsushima, so I guess it. No, they got Horizon. They got Horizon Zero Dawn out of it. Which, I mean, a lot of people did like Horizon Zero Dawn. And then they killed Infamous, but then they got Ghost of Tsushima out of it. It's like, okay. But they have way more IPs than that. But for some reason, they only showed the most famous IPs, and none of those are PlayStations. That's like Xbox doing a thank you for 20 years of Xbox or some bullshit like that, and then Master Chief doesn't show up. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, it would have to literally make so much money. They would have to be guaranteed so much money in return to actually bring something back. Because that's why the part everybody was complaining about was the Bloodborne part. Because that's fucking what you call it. This is Assassin's Creed. What is this doing here? I mean, I guess Twisted Metal should be here. I think this is Twisted Metal. I don't know what the fuck this is actually. I remember this from PlayStation 2. Street Fighter didn't need to be there. PlayStation was just paying their ass and put that shit on Xbox for a while. I guess that was Killzone. I just didn't notice that shit. It happened so fast. This is Killzone. This is Killzone. Helldivers is there. Kingdom Hearts is here. What is Kingdom Hearts doing here, bro? It's not your game, PlayStation. Look, there go Jack. Go back. These niggas need a game way more than Ratchet and Clank. For some reason, Ratchet and Clank gets all the fucking love. Nigga. This has more PlayStation cameos than PlayStation does in their own 30th anniversary. Why the fuck was 2K there, PlayStation? Why? Why is this here? Is it about job? And you put fucking 2K on there? And then Persistence is Bloodborne? Motherfuckers was upset that Bloodborne made it. It's called Thank You. 30th anniversary is called Thank You from PlayStation. This is their trailer. This is on PlayStation's account. And the Persistence is Bloodborne. It's like Bloodborne is one of those things, and I think that's the last game they show, isn't it? Yeah. Bloodborne is the last thing they show. And motherfuckers like, oh, is that a sign? Is Bloodborne coming back? It's like, no, because people act like they like Bloodborne. And then when Bloodborne Remaster comes out and nobody buys it, PlayStation is going to be the one holding the bags. Like, god damn it, y'all said y'all wanted this game. Nobody's buying that hoe. Nobody bought it the first fucking time. But people really act like they like Bloodborne a lot. They be real vocal about it. But yeah, I seen that trailer for their 30th. I'm like, PlayStation, most of those games wasn't yours. And I don't even equate those games to PlayStation. That was the craziest part. Like, some of those games they show, I don't equate to being a symbol of PlayStation's platform. Cause I'm like, this is not you. This is not you, PlayStation, nigga. I was playing motherfucking Town Splitters on your shit, nigga. They didn't have like GTA on there. When they had hella GTA games exclusive on PlayStation for a long time. See, PlayStation didn't believe in Crash. Activision, they was like, okay, nigga, you don't have to believe in Crash or Spyro. Those were PlayStation iconic characters, bro. I remember them on PlayStation so much. Yes, like Crash was a big ass deal on PlayStation, and now Microsoft is like, hey, bro, Crash is at home. Crash is home now. Crash is home now. But yeah, that was just a strange ass montage. I think there was too many third party games in there for me to be like, yeah, PlayStation. I don't understand because like FIFA, I don't equate fucking FIFA and PlayStation. I don't think they had enough Japanese games on there. That's why I felt like the PlayStation 4 and 5 era is what they showed more than PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Because what the fuck was like Dragon Ball Z? We were playing the fuck out of Dragon Ball Z on PlayStation. We were not playing that shit on Xbox. Them motherfuckers was not there. Sonic wasn't there. No, Sonic wasn't. Sonic was on Sonic. It was on Sonic shit. Because Sega was still making theirs back then. Well, no, because we played Sonic Riders on PlayStation. We were playing Sonic Riders on PlayStation. We were not playing that shit on the Sega. But yeah, there was a whole lot of things missing. Whole lot of things missing from that 30th anniversary, and a whole lot of things that was there shouldn't have been there. You said Crash was beefing with Mario back in the day. He rolled up on Nintendo HQ with a tank. Oh, I think I remember that, bro. I think I remember a promotional video like that where they kept pulling up to HQs and shit. Where like mascots was doing it. I'm gonna take this off now. But yeah, the PlayStation's 30th anniversary is going kind of strange. I needed to cover that, and I'm like, that's why Yoshida left. Yoshida's like, PlayStation is cooked. These niggas not about that PlayStation life no more. Herman Host is releasing shit like Concord and expecting us to care. Yeah, he got the fuck out of there. But he got the fuck out of there. But yeah, I'm gonna end this motherfucking live stream right here. Make sure that like button, subscribe. It's Gaming News Weekly. We all having a good time. I do need to stream more. You said they had one hell of a ride. I saw, bro. I used to be on PlayStation until PlayStation 3. I had PlayStations. I had a Sega. I think. I think I had a Saturn, and then I got a Nintendo 64, and then I got a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, Xbox 360. Then I bought an Xbox One. I bought an Xbox Series X. But nigga, we had PlayStations growing up. I was playing so many crazy fighting games, shooting games, nigga. The Sims was a big ass deal on PlayStation back then. Cause I think they had like exclusive games too. Like exclusive Sims games, I think were only on PlayStation. But those motherfuckers wasn't on there. They wasn't in the montage. So I'm like, damn, I remember more PlayStation shit than PlayStation does. That's what it seems like. To me, anyway. Or a lot of that shit just probably wasn't PlayStation's itself. But they show Call of Duty and shit. They show Activision shit. They show Square Enix shit. So they were definitely picking and choosing what they wanted to put on there. And they wasn't choosing PlayStation shit. They were just choosing what people would recognize, I guess. And not what would really be the 30 years of PlayStation. I've owned so many PlayStations until PlayStation 3 time. That's when I was a 360 nigga. Which 360 was just an amazing system, bro. You got to do anything on the 360, nigga. We burnt music onto the hard drive. We were playing fucking WWE games with our own custom music for our entrances and shit. Phenomenal. You couldn't do that on a PlayStation, bro. They didn't have that shit on a PlayStation. You could not do that shit on a PlayStation. We were installing because Xbox always had like the DRM type thing since 360. So on 360, you could legit install the disc onto the console so you didn't have to use the disc to play the game no more. That shit was so convenient back in the day. Now they do that and people scream DRM. But when it was on 360, that shit was amazing because if your disc got scratched, it wouldn't matter if you already installed the game on the hard drive. All you needed was that disc to be recognizable. You slap that motherfucker in there, it recognizes it, you get to play the game. You say you've seen Saturn, 64, GameCube, Wii U, 360, OG Xbox. See, I wish I had a GameCube. My little cousin had a GameCube for a little bit. That's where we play like Fight for New York, but I played Vendetta on PlayStation 2. I played Fight for New York on GameCube. And yeah, I didn't have a Wii or a Wii U because we never really had Nintendo consoles around since the Nintendo 64. Cause then that's when like the DS's and stuff started booming off. Everybody had a fucking DS. Niggas, I couldn't afford a DS. When niggas had DS's, I finally got a motherfucking Game Boy Advance. I finally got a Game Boy Advance when niggas had a DS. I was so happy for my Game Boy Advance. I'm playing Pokemon on that bitch. Having such a good time playing Emerald, nigga, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Popping off in there, nigga. Got Trico with me, got Swampert. Cooking up. I was battling niggas. We had the little cords that you connect from one Game Boy Advance to another. Battling niggas, bro. What you want to do? All that shit was stolen. It was not mine, nigga. I finessed that shit. But yeah, I'm about to end the stream. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hey, shout out everybody came to the stream. Cool Breeze, Flog, Night. Gotta go play some games now. Gotta go get some food. I got my water. I've been drinking hella water this stream. But yeah, about to go play some games, make some content. I'll see y'all in the next one.